Hi everybody, today is going to be my very first attempt at doing canning, and I thought I'd start with something very simple like blueberry jam. So I've got all of my supplies all ready to get started with that one would need for canning. My jars are all washed in the corner, all my tools are here, and I've got my stock pot to make the jam in, and then this is going to be to disinfect my to boil my jars in. And over here I found some really interesting old jars that would have been used quite some time ago, that actually has, you can see, a glass top to it. So I'm going to have to, before I can use these, buy the rubber rings only so that I can use those. But these are a much bigger one. This one here, I think, is probably when someone's been sick, that they will bring you some nice hot soup, and maybe to preserve some fruits, vegetables in larger quantities. But for today, I'm just going to use these cute little ones here. Then I've got some other cute little samples of canning jars here. So we'll see how this works out. I'm going to start washing up these beautiful blueberries right away. Okay, we are into phase 2 of jam making. So I've got 4 cups of blueberries that I'm going to wash really well, and then I'm going to mash them in this bowl. And then I'm going to be putting them into the stock pot over here to heat that up. Into that, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh lemons. So that's all ready to go right there. And I've got 4 cups of sugar right here. So it's basically equal parts of sugar to blueberries. And then 1 package of fruit pectin is going to go into that. And then eventually it's going to, once it's all put together, I'm going to put it into a rolling boil for 1 minute once everything's together. And then I've already got some heat coming up, as you can see, off of the pot here that's going to disinfect my jars. So everything's ready to go, and I'm just now going to mash up my blueberries and get those into the stock pot and get started. Looking forward. Okay, so that was probably the most nerve-wracking 30 minutes of my entire life, because this is the aftermath of making the jam. Here's my empty pot here, didn't waste any. And now what I've got going on in this pot here is the last 15 minutes of disinfecting and sealing the jars, and then I'm going to bring them out and let them set for 12 to 24 hours. And then I'm going to check the seal to see if these seals here are down and not popping up and down. So we'll see how this is what I get to clean up after the effect, and hopefully the fact that I added the pectin after the sugar is not going to affect the quality of the jam. But it was actually a lot of fun. It was just really stressful trying to figure out how to, I needed probably about 4 hands to get this job done, especially since it was my very first time. But I'm really pleased with the results so far. The jars are clean. They are sealing now in this lovely pot, and we'll see what they look like at the end. Okay, so this is the finished product here. They're going to be left to cool for the next 12 to 24 hours, and hopefully a good seal is created. And this is my very first batch ever of blueberry jam. Hi, Colleen. Nice to have you in the pic, sweetie. She makes every video look great. All right, here's to hoping.